Okay guys, so after seeing that the Studio IO Interactive, which are the creators of the Hitman franchise, are now all eyes and hands on the upcoming Project 007 that's coming sometime in fall 2023 or 2024, I just had to share to you guys this special deleted video that I made some time ago on an awesome James Bond action game that doesn't exist anymore and cannot be downloaded on any gaming stores or bought in real life stores. This is a game that I've had access through a weird link on the internet that you can actually find right below in the description and play absolutely for free. It is a full game that includes a ton of missions and overall a really great experience, and it just always reminds me the potential a fully fledged AAA James Bond experience can give us, especially with a professional and super talented studio like IO Interactive. There's not many companies left in the AAA scene that I can trust, but I still trust IO to deliver something amazing, just like they did with Hitman. What better developer than the creators of Hitman to deliver a James Bond experience? They've already been highly prepared with Hitman 3, where they've purposely created set pieces that look and feel like a James Bond film, and the developers themselves said it was inspired by James Bond, preparing themselves for their biggest game yet with Project 007. So now let's jump right into this forgotten experience that is called James Bond Bloodstone, a game that I've absolutely loved ever since I played it on the Xbox 360 during my childhood. A simple game, yet with really fun action and epic set pieces that I think you should know about. James Bond Bloodstone is one of the best James Bond game I've ever played. It isn't a Call of Duty clone like the many others out there, where it's literally just a first-person shooter. Bloodstone is a completely original and great story taking place between the Quantum Solace and Skyfall movies, and was released in 2010 on PS3, Xbox 360 and PC. It is the story of Bond and a secret man who's had access to the most secretive biochemical project, and only 007 can unravel the mystery. To navigate through layers of corruption, you as Bond will embark on a global chase that will have you battling on land, sea and air through beautiful and unique locations like Athens, Istanbul, Monaco and Bangkok.
I'm surprised it's still so warm up here. He's patrol.
Bloodstone, in my opinion, is one of the most secretive and underrated James Bond game to date. Even though some of the missions feel very scripted and linear, it is one of my favorite of all the series, besides GoldenEye of course. Each location are perfectly fit and a classic for Bond, and nothing feels really out of place. I'd say the locations are what makes this game. The combat and shooting is pretty much like all third-person games and feels a lot like Splinter Cell. Bloodstone was actually supposed to be the start of a trilogy, and I won't spoil the end, but the developers were planning for something huge in the next game. Unfortunately, Bloodstone didn't sell well, and Bizarre Creations, the studio who developed the game, ended up being shut down by Activision before they could develop another 007 title.